What it do, ladies and gentlemen? What it do? It's your boy Corvito, and today I'm bringing you guys a 50 defend gameplay domination Nuketown with the M27 rocking that party rocker in the house tonight camo. Everybody just have a good time. All right. So yeah, I got 50 defends in this game. It's nuts. Now, I will admit I just camped the B flag the entire game. But that's how you gotta play domination. You gotta protect your B flag. You gotta get your main given flag, and then you gotta get that B flag and hold it down like it's your day job. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna end up losing. And I pretty much show you how to get 50 defense in one game pretty easily right here. So, first and foremost, I just want to say I love the M27. It is probably my new favorite gun. I think somebody said they patched it or they gave it an update or something, but whatever they did to it, it is the best gun in the game to use, in my opinion, other than, like, obviously the LMGs. But, I mean, it's better than any assault rifle, any SMG. I mean, like, it kills up close. It might be... The only thing that can compete with it right now, in my opinion, is the SMR, and that just depends on how fast of a trigger finger you have. Like when I use it at least. And see right there, I guess I get that triple feed. Yeah, what it do is Corvito West Side. I just cut through them like butter, Holmes. You don't mess with me. And then I just get pooped on right there. But anyways, so I got 50 defense in this game, and I didn't realize how many I got till the very end. I just thought I was killing people a lot. Like, I ended up with like 51 kills and 50 defense, which is nuts, because that means all my kills except the one were defense. And I just pretty much stayed right here the entire game. It was behind those boxes. They give you great cover. They just protect you from, like, they protect you from the people coming from the right side of the A flag, I mean, in the red house when they come by that bunker shelter, and then they come in and they can't see you because you're behind the boxes, right? And then all you have to do is turn around into the middle of in between the boxes set up and just fire away. And it's a perfect spot to, like, head glitch and see across to where the garage, the red house garage is too, because a lot of people when they come out of their A flag run the right way, like run right on the right side of like where they spawn and not the left side, which I was talking about earlier. So it's a great vantage point to see on both sides of the map, and it's a great way to hold down the power sides of the map, because if you have a smart team, or if you have or you're in a party or whatever, you don't want to rush the spawn. You might want to have maybe one guy, if he's trying to go for, like, I don't know, a high kill streak or something, run in there, spawn, and kill them. But you can't have more than one guy do that, because if you do, you're just gonna flip the spawns, and Nuketown is crazy for flipping spawns. So if you don't have a like a teammate or a party with you, or at least smart teammates, it's a hard thing to do. What I did, like, I got very lucky because I was running with two of my friends. I rarely run solo. It's not because I can't play solo. Like, I play solo, like, sometimes too. I just rarely record, but I just don't like it. Like, it's boring to me. I don't like playing video games by myself. It's just not fun to me. Like, I'd rather play with people and talk to people and, like, you know, have a friendly conversation. But you know, it's real easy. That's why it was real easy for me to do. Because they knew not to push in too far. They knew to stay back, and they held down their spots, and I held down my spots, and we ended up just destroying this team. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind when you're playing Nuketown, and it happens to be domination or like hardpoint, for example. Or even headquarters, like any objective game mode, like not kill confirmed or team deathmatch, because I mean the spawns are always crazy in those. But if you stay to your one side of the map, like blue house or red house, and then just guard the middle, you can absolutely destroy kids. And a lot of people complain about Nuketown because it's like constant EMP grenades and like grenades thrown 24/7. And that's kind of one of my main issues with Nuketown in this game, is that it didn't really take into effect all the new stuff they added, because I mean it might have been good in Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 1 only had concussion grenades and flashbang grenades, and then Nova gas, which nobody used because I mean that never killed anybody. But I'm getting off topic. People complain about the grenades or whatever, but it's not really that big of an issue, because before they can even throw them, you can shoot them, unless they're throwing them from behind the house, and then it's just a Hail Mary and you barely get hit by those. And if you don't want to get hit by grenades, just throw a trophy system down. It's that easy. But I like to run. Speaking of equipment, I like to run C4, and so far you have seen. Jeez, I can't talk. I've gotten a couple double kills and a lot of kills with the C4 or whatever. And C4 is probably like the best perk to use, or not perk, the best equipment to use, because it's like a grenade, but it just does more damage, and you can control where it is, and you can control when it blows up. Ugh. Man, I just got tongue twisted like. Anyways, yeah. So C4 is probably, like, I mean, everyone knows C4 is the greatest thing to use when it comes to explosive equipment, and yeah. So pretty much aside from the class, I think I'm running Hardline and Ghost, and or maybe it's just Hardline. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely running Hardline, and then I got in my perk 2 slot probably Scavenger, because I know the M27 doesn't have a lot of ammo in it, so I like to use Scavenger a lot. And if I'm not using Scavenger, it's Toughness. Like, those are the only 2 perks I use in perk slot 2. Everything else to me is pointless. I mean, Cold-Blooded, yeah, I mean, a guy with a target finder might benefit if you guys using a target finder, but if the guy's using a target finder, it doesn't really matter if the triangle pops up or not. And Hardwired, immune to counter UAV and all that stuff, and EMP. Not too many times do I find myself where there's a counter UAV up or an EMP up. Like, even if there's a counter UAV up, somebody shoots it down, and if there's an EMP up, well, the chances are I'm probably losing that game unless they got it out of a care package. And my third perk is probably Dexterity in this game. The third perk slot is the one where I have most issue choosing, because I don't like. It depends on what game mode I'm playing, but like it's always like it's either engine. Like I guess it's all of them really, because it's like Engineer, Dexterity, Dead Silence, and then Extreme Conditioning. Or did I say that already? Extreme Conditioning, Engineer, Dead Silence, Dexterity, and then the other one is. Awareness. Yeah, and I never use Awareness, because even though I have a headset, like, it's a waste of a perk. Like, it's not like MW3 with their new sit rep or whatever. Like, this game's Awareness sucks, so it's a pointless perk to use. But yeah, I usually stick to Dexterity, Extreme Conditioning, and Engineer. I haven't run Engineer in a while, because the only time I find myself it benefiting me really Engineer is when there's like an enemy sentry gun up, or like an enemy guardian. Those are the only times where I really find it beneficial, because like, you can see them from across the map and then throw your EMP grenades on them. And like the Bouncing Betty shock charge thing, like, that's annoying when like someone's camping in a room, but it's not really hard to defend, especially if you're running EMP grenades, because all you have to do is throw it in like the vicinity of the area the guy's in, and it's all gone, and it's gone right away. So like, I mean, EMP grenades are sort of like what I run mainly. And plus, I remember I was playing on Hijacked, and I threw 1 EMP grenade into a room, and I got 300 points. Like, that 300 points, that's obviously worth 3 kills. Like, that's nuts. Like, people camp up with the most crazy stuff, and that was on a CTF game. One guy was like camping in the dining room on the on the one side there. You guys know what side I'm talking about. But yeah, so back to this gameplay a little bit. The M27's I find when you obviously medium to long range, but like it's best when it's super accurate, but the power damage on it isn't as good as like other guns such as like the Type 25 or whatever. So I mean, the medium to long range is where you're gonna win most of your fights because of the accuracy. But anyways, guys, this gameplay's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got 50 defends in this game. I hope that deserves a like. As always, it's been your boy Corvito. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. And as always, play that OBJ, and I'm out. Deuces.